Hello, hello. Oh, I can hear myself. Thank you. Hello everybody, sorry about that. Good evening everybody. Hello and welcome to the earlier time of 8 o'clock today. How are you doing? There's a Pokemon. Good evening everyone. Thank you for joining me. I hope you are well. We've got an extra long stream tonight. Baby Fran is off gallivanting, having a sleepover at Grandma's house. So she's undoubtedly being sport rotten and eating far too much sugar, as they do. So good evening to Reuven and Raha and Yvonne and Kingdom Link. How are you all doing this evening? How was your day? Look, we've got pretty fireworks to watch. It's not a bad life, is it? So the plan for today is to do the summer event so that I can also get the giant Moogle toilet. The mount that looks like a giant toilet. You can't tell me it doesn't. So that's the plan, and then we'll go back to some MSQ, or we can do something else if you want. I'm very easy, like Sunday morning. So how's everybody been? How's your day been? What have you been up to? You know, I love to hear it all. Have you been doing something mundane and boring? Have you been doing something really interesting and exciting and different? Have you just done nothing today? That sounds amazing. Are you all still hot, or has it cooled down a bit? It's cooled down a touch here, which is really nice. I think we might have even had a little bit of rain yesterday morning. So yeah, that was really good. And then typically, I've got the day off with Baby Fran on Thursday, and I've arranged to go and see one of my friends, and it's raining. I mean, you can't make it up, can you? I don't want to complain about the rain, but at the same time, you know, come on now. So yes, what has everyone been doing today? I was at work today. I had a really interesting but difficult case this morning, and you know, it always makes you feel a bit sorry for people that have had such tough stuff going on. So yeah, this is I feel better because I've seen that person and I've helped them, but I also feel bad for them because they're going through a tough time. It's the nature of the job that I do, I guess. So yeah, it was a good day. So I dropped baby Fran off to her grandma's, and then drove back to work, and then did loads of stuff at work. But I'm still doing all right. I'm still quite, I don't like to jinx myself, but I'm still quite caught up at the moment, which is quite nice. So did you guys do anything constructive today? Did you tick something off your list? Have you done something to, you know, help yourself out? Anyway, you know I love to hear all about it. So last time we carried on, obviously main story. There's been a lot of main story as opposed to a lot of fighting, and I'm a bit confused, and I'll tell you for why, peeps. I'll tell you for why. Okay, I assumed that the big bad was going to be Valagamander. Oh, spoilers if you're not in Dawntrail, by the way, don't listen. You have been warned. So I assumed that Valagamander was going to be the big bad, but we've defeated Valagamander. Then I thought that Backle Jar Jar, aka Jar Jar Binks, was going to be the big bad, but we defeated Backle Jar Jar, and I had to fight as a tank. Yes, I played Wooklamet as a tank. It was very traumatic. It was very stressful, but we got there in the end. Oh my god! Don't make me do that again, please. Well, I'm sure people were very invested, but I'm going to learn tanking now. No, you feel that was stressful enough. Right, shall we get cracking? So I'm going to head to the Aft Castle at Limpsa to grab the summer quest, and we're going to go on the quest for a giant Moogle toilet. Oh yes, a giant Moogle toilet quest is what it shall be called. Oh dear. Oh, of course. Cheers everyone. Cheers, thank you for joining me. Oh, I made quite a strong coffee. I've got to keep going for 3 hours. Okay, can I move the screen towards the window? Okay. That much or more? This is a highly professional outfit, as you know. Is that better? Is that enough? Sweet Jesus above. I really need to find a way of turning the volume down on that. Good lord. Right, okay, off we go. And you know what, peeps? We can do return because we're headed to Limsa. Whoa! Evil, how are you? How's Mrs. Evil? How's the pupsters? And life in general? Kingdom Link, how is life with you? How was your day? What have you been up to this fine day? Right, let's zoom out a bit so we can see what we're doing. Right, I'm going to head up to the Af Castle. Maybe it's Maybelline. Hello. It's hard. Shut your eyes. Oh my goodness, everyone's rocking up. Good evening. Shut eye. I can get it out then. Hey Maybelle. How's my engaged lady? I'm still waiting for you to send me a message of your wedding venue so that I can have a look at it, because I'll just love it. I just love it. If I wasn't doing the job that I'm doing, I would absolutely be like an events organizer, wedding planner, 100%. You cleaned your ring? I assume we're talking about your engagement ring, because otherwise that's very personal information to share. Thank you for feeling so honest and open with us. Thank you. Please do pop a message. It's so sparkly now. So did you know, there you go, this is Fran's jewelry tip for today. If you buy white gold, you will need to get it dipped every sort of 10 to 15 years to retain the sparkle. There you go. Good life advice. If you've got any white gold jewelry and it's looking a bit, you know, a little tainted, maybe not as good as you want it to, it's probably because it needs a dip in its life. Take it to a jeweller's. Also, for our engaged people out there who wear rings with diamonds in, do not get the jewelry cleaners that vibrate. Okay, because they will shake your diamonds right out the ring. Don't do it. Do not do it, everybody. Right, okay. Let's go find this Moogle event, shall we? Dear. So, how is everybody today? Has anyone had any good experience with jewelry cleaners? No, if you've got diamonds, do not get a jewelry cleaner that vibrates. It will vibrate your diamonds out. You felt weird about it. I mean, you just got to think about it logically, you know. It's like if you were to shake, you would feel a bit like something was. Where am I going? Oh, I'll tell you why. It's because I'm looking for the theatre, which is where I normally go. I bet it's literally right in the middle, and I'm being a doofus. There you go. You know. Right, here we go. Rain or shine, ceaseless, unrelenting shine.
And you have my bow.
And my axe.
Thank you. Hello, Sonics. Nice to have you along. And also, I noticed that someone else is on a 20 stream streak. Mr. Evil. Good job. Good job. Thank you for the sub. Obviously, you know, if you haven't subbed already, please do sub. If you do not have the dollar and you are an Amazon Prime member, you can do it free through Amazon Prime. And if you need help to do that, pop in the chat because tech support can talk you through it. You're leveling Bard to 71. Shut eye, you lost your streak. Oh, but that's okay. Do you know why it's okay? Because we can get it back again, because I'm not going anywhere. Just you and me, baby. Just come back. Come back every time. And we'll rebuild that streak. Are you feeling a bit better? Because obviously I know you were feeling a bit antisocial the other day. So I'm glad to see you here. Okay, has anyone heard from Ghost or Darkness or Shadow or anyone else that we might be missing? Who else have we been missing for a while? We haven't seen Emmy for a little while, but I think she's been quite busy. We haven't seen Ange for a little while. Oh, it was because of the technical issue stream. Oh, I'm sorry. It was totally my fault. Technically, it was Twitch's fault. God damn you, Twitch. Okay, that's right. We will rebuild. We will rebuild. Okay, here we go. Come rain or shine, ceaseless, unrelenting shine. We've had that lately. Moyaru will ensure adventurers are aware of the Moonfire Fair. Okay, off we go. I'm glad you're feeling better. That's very good news. Ahoy, dear Wara. I don't know. Wouldn't you rather be frolicking in the ocean waves and sweltering in the sun-baked Livingston streets? Luckily, the Moonfire Fair is upon us once again. feel like I just shook my head off. Okay, so for those of you with little ones or to come little ones, okay, there is this song called Shake Your Sillies Out. And so you literally do this. You gotta shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Shake, shake, shake your sillies out. And it goes on. And it just reminded me of that. Thank you. Nice moves. You should see the whole of me on the dance floor, baby. Okay. As well as providing respite from the heat, the fair has become an opportunity for the Adventurers Guild to demonstrate the skill and capabilities of its members, including your fine self, to the people of Eorzea, whether potential practitioner or prospective recruit. Ooh. Our star attraction is the Queen Lamin, a ship fully remodelled into the ultimate seaside resort. Relaxation, refreshments and giant cannons. It truly has everything. Is this the boat from last time that we went down the water slide on? Because I am on board. Ha! Did you get it? On board. But thank you. I am here until 11 o'clock. Maybe I should have had less sugar. Okay, off we go. Oh, that was funnier than I thought it was. Okay. Suffice to say, I certainly wouldn't be standing around in this heat. I love the fact that he's talking about the heat and it's raining. If not for my duties, get yourself down to Costa del Sol and speak with Grand Chaperone Hermaga to join the summer fun. I can do that. I can do that. Right, I like a bit Costa del Sol in my life. How was everybody's weekend? What did everyone get up to? What you been doing with yourselves? So Mr. Fran and I, we had a very wholesome family weekend. It was good. It was very busy, but it was very good. Right, off we go. Is there somewhere near it? No, no, there isn't. Right, now this is where I usually end up falling into the water, which is always great. Not. You look, they're moaning about the heat and it's absolutely piddling it down with rain. Oh look, there's the big boat. Now then, if you put one finger on that butt, how do I get to the boat? If I got to swim to it, I assume I've got to swim. I mean, it would make sense being that it's a butt. Okay. Maybe we won't. Okay. Maybe we won't jump in the water from such great heights. We might go to the little island nearby instead. That's what we'll do. Look at it. Look at this weather here. It's a disgrace. Disgrace, I tell you. Right, okay. Let's go down this way. Oh. Thank you very much. How do I reply to you? How do I reply? No, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't know how to reply to someone in the chat thing.
Fly, you fools!
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot I could fly. I forgot I had this as well. It's like I'm flying a giant digger. Ah! Well, I'm close enough. Now I've got to find a way up. There we go. I feel like Diawara needs a slightly more summery outfit on, really. Hang on a minute. I suppose I can't change my thing here, can I? I've got to try and remember how to do it. No, I'll do that. I'll figure it out in a minute. It's not very summery at the minute. It's a bit raining. Okay. Up we go to the boat. I quite like this boat. I would buy this boat if I had billions and billions and gazillions of gil. I bet the guy's not even on the boat, and I have to go somewhere else before I can get on the boat to... Oh no, there he is. Hamaga. Where do you sound like you're from? God only knows. Let's see. There's our Pokemon. Shut eyes on it. Oh, dear Wara. Hello. Oh, dear Wara. Maya Moyara roped you in again this year, did he? Always glad to have you on board. The Moonfire Fair is a roaring success. Just take a look around. Talk of the Queen Lamine's splendour has spread far and wide, and folk have journeyed across the realm to see it. A fine thing to be sure. Still, expecting those who've never so much as smelled a sea breeze to plunge head first into the spray, well, it don't always go to plan. We can't have anything impacting the guild's reputation, be it injuries, drownings, or boredom. I use the cannon when I have to start time. I will do. Hey, Selkie. Hey, Ben. So, we thought up a way to ease our less confident guests into the season to be a little more gentle-like. And we could use the help of an adventurer such as yourself to convince them that the terrors of the deep won't be terrorising these shores anytime soon. You remember Piano? Pobiano? She's down on the sands below, and I'm sure she'll be more than happy to give you the details. Okay then. Right, let's go and do the cannon. Your half-time break for your raid. Oh, well, thank you for popping in. How's the raiding going? I'm going on a cannon ride. Whee! I expected to land in the pool the other side, you know. Amazing. Oh dear. Really good today. You had your best ever pull and a lot of point pulls, which is nice. Jolly good. Right, let's head back this way. Use the mount. I like a good swim. I quite enjoy a good swim actually. Baby Fran is very into swimming at the moment. My little water baby. Yeah, I do like a swim. Is the mount faster? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Oh, here we go. No. We are surveying. We are looking for Pobiano. Who I do not remember from last time. But never mind. Oh, if it isn't dear Wara, how lovely to see you. Hamaga sent you along, did he? Perfect timing. Many of our fairgoers aren't terribly confident around water, you see. Swimming classes are already on offer, but even getting into the ocean is a step too far for particularly nervous guests. First things first, we need to show them that we can enjoy being beside the seaside. Allow me to introduce... the Meagle toilet! It's a giant inflatable toilet. Oh dear. Okay. Our inflatable milk craft, proud vessel of the Watery Wings Pleasure Cruise.
Emotional damage!
I'm sorry, but it totally looks like a toilet. Looks like a potty. I'm just saying. Adorable and practical if I do say so myself. Spacious enough for guests of any size to lounge around comfortably by the pool, listening to the lapping of the waves with the sun on their face. Who could fail to fall in love with the ocean? Not a potty. You look at that thing. You look at it. You look at that thing. And you tell me it does not look like a giant toilet. A giant inflatable toilet. Though being dragged out to sea wouldn't be terribly relaxing either. We've employed magics to set the rafts on a predetermined course around the shallows, one we ensured was free of ferocious wave kill. It is not a toilet. But it is though, isn't it? Still, the creatures of the sea are nothing if not unpredictable. For additional security and peace of mind, I like a member of the Adventurers Guild to act as an escort. There's no toilet paper on it. It looks more like a basketball on a Moogle who has been flattened. I see the basketball bit, 100%. Okay. There's no toilet paper on it. I mean, that is an excellent point. That's okay, because you could literally put a toilet roll holder kind of on the nose, and then, you know, mind you, that'd be a bit awkward to reach around to get, wouldn't it? Depending on which way you sit, I suppose. This is a lovely topic of conversation. There's probably like a little slot you could put. Oh, I've got it. Okay, I've got it. The toilet paper comes out of the whiskers or the eyes. They're actually slits and the paper just pulls through. Hello, Mr. Pippin. He's come to see what all the hoo-ha is about, aren't you? You say, what is all this laughter? Mr. Pippin's in trouble. Mr. Pippin has slipped another collar. He's on about his 5th one this year, honestly, this cat. Which brings me to my request. How would you like to be our resident tour guide turned bodyguard? My accent went a bit squiffy now. Sure. It's a lot better than, you know, fighting people. Wonderful. I can rest easy knowing our cruise is in good hands. The cat's looking at me like, what are you doing? Our first guests are already waiting on the opposite shore. Just let the chaperone know I sent you, and we can get the watery rings pleasure cruise underway. You come to say hello to all your fans. Okay. You've got to see the cat. I'm sorry, I poked you in the ear then, didn't I? Okay. So, not only did Mr. Pippin slip his collar, you know what he does when he slips his collar, don't you? He brought a mouse in. And so the mouse, we nearly got it, and then it managed to escape. And then we nearly got it again, and then it managed to escape again. And then we nearly got it again, and guess what? It escaped again. And then, finally, it jumped into a bag. Ironically, it was the bag of library books. But I was like, it's in a bag. So there's me in the middle of the night, because Mr. Fran is already out doing something. Right? And I've got the bag of the library books, and I'm gingerly taking each book out and trying to get the mouse out without squashing it with a book. And then I wasn't even sure if it had gone out. It was definitely in there because I saw it, but yeah. Anyway, so the mouse was put free again, and you were told firmly off, weren't you, you hooligan cat? Honestly. So I need to get him another collar. Seriously, I mean, I could take out shares, the amount that we go through with this animal. You're a hooligan. Come on then. Come. I'll wait for your arrival at the end of the route. I'm keen to hear how our guests enjoy the maiden voyage. Okay. Let's go and speak with the Pleasure Cruise chaperone. Mr. Pippin, I could do with you moving, actually, because you are literally right in the way. Thank you very much. Right, you said use a mount, didn't you? Okay. Pippin, come down here, mate. Why don't you come out of the way? Okay. Might you be the adventurous escorting, I guess? You gotta go in 30 minutes to pick up your sister and do a bit of shopping, but you should be back. Okie dokie, Shatai, we will see you soon. What are you getting at the shop? Are you getting some cookies? I think you deserve cookies. You should get cookies. Thank you for agreeing to help. The two young ladies here have come all the way from Gridania to attend the fair. However, as soon as our Mikode gets by the ocean, she became quite agitated. I can't see her boarding a raft in this state. Perhaps it will set her mind at ease to know such a stalwart adventurer as to accompany her. Would you please be kind enough to speak with her? I can do that. I can't do it. Just look at how deep it is. I'll sink like a stone. And I'm sure I heard someone talking about dangerous wavekin. No, I can't. Oh, right, okay, it's a big shop. Okay. Come now, Laho, it'll be alright. We won't stray far from the shore, remember? And now, look, here's our adventure escort. I do apologise. She was so looking forward to this, but the sight of the ocean seems to have awoken some sort of instinctual fear. I just don't know how to reassure her. I'll protect you no matter what. I can fell anything in this ocean with a single strike. If anything happens, I'll be here to fix you up. Alright? I feel like she needs a strong, I'll protect you no matter what. Right, Mr. Pippin. I can see what's happened here. Is that Daddy-O has put a basket in your sleeping place, hasn't he? Go on then, let me get it, good boy. You will? You'd like you to take a shark bite to the face without flinching? I'm unsure whether or not that's a compliment. I'm going to take it as a compliment. Oh, alright. I'll trust Diwara and ride the Moogle. The giant toilet. I'm heartened to see her fears have been assuaged. Once your own preparations are complete, please give Miss Evan the word. Evan? I don't know. The mole crafts are ready and waiting. Right, let's go. They said these follow a predetermined course, so I don't suppose it'll matter if a novice like me takes the lead. Diwara, I trust you have our backs. Of course I do, 100%. Promise to stay right behind me, okay? You have to promise. I pinky swear. Let's go. Oh look, her outfit's quite cool. Very summery. There's me in my winter gear. Off we go. Oh, cool. Look at this. Look at the scenery. Doesn't the beauty calm your nerves, Lo? Buildings atop the ocean. How do they stop the place from rotting, I wonder? The breeze must feel so nice up there. How different from Gridania. What a smell, Fran. Keep it in, please. Sorry, I missed it. Where? Oh, I missed it. I have to keep my eyes peeled. Oh, they saw a crab. They've never seen a crab. Beds on the beach? Now that sounds more my speed. I could doze right off to the sound of the waves. Swimming classes? Oh, I would love to learn how to swim as long as we don't go too deep. Let's do it! Now that we've overcome this, we can do anything together, Lo. Are we supposed to be heading right for that massive ship? That's the Queen something rather. Oh, Evian! It's amazing! I'm so glad we came. What I smell. Hey, are you telling me I smell? How rude. Welcome, welcome. How did you find your first ocean voyage? It was wonderful. The feel of the raft swaying with the leaping waves was exhilarating, and the Queen Lamin is so imposing up close it took my breath away. Oh, I called it a toilet. I'm with you now, okay. I saw the most unusual creatures, and everyone looks to be having such fun playing in the sea. I didn't say it smelled. Mine is a clean toilet. I don't know what you get up to at yours. Honestly, you'd never known she'd been about to run for the hills before you turned up. Thank you for her giving her the courage to enjoy herself like this. No worries. That was the easiest quest in the entire world. While I'm tempted to go for another ride, following the same route again might get a little stale. Perhaps it would be fun to have something else to do during the cruise. What do you think, Lo? Lama la ho, lama la ho, lama la hee, lama la ho ho. Why, we can do anything you like, Evan. I'm perfectly home on the high seas now, but maybe nothing too adventurous. That's an interesting suggestion. If the Watery Wings Pleasure Cruise offered different activities, it might keep guests coming back to the ride again and again. Did the ride over here give you any inspiration, DOR? Guide giving information about the local area, some cold treats to snack on, small held water cannons to drench your companion. I'm on board with that. That sounds hilarious. Perhaps it would work on the beach, but I don't think I'd be able to relax and enjoy the scenery if someone was firing upon me for the entire cruise. Come on, Evan, it would be such fun. Don't tell me you're afraid of getting wet. Well, since we have everything set up, we could always tailor the experience for different guests. Perhaps we could offer the water cannons as an advanced option, assuming all participants are willing. Any other ideas? A guide giving some cold treats to snack on. Snacks are always good, obviously. There are sweets made of ice? That sounds perfect in this heat. But I wouldn't want to drop them overboard with how the raft sways. Indeed, foodstuffs may not be a good fit for the Watery Rings Pleasure Cruise, though a refreshing juice might be just the thing to stay cool and hydrated, so long as it would not prone to spilling. Any other ideas? Right, a guide giving information. We'll give them all the ideas. That sounds lovely. I did wonder about the architecture and fashion of Costa del Sol on the way here. Everything is so unlike Gridania. I'd love to learn more about the ocean flora and fauna too. Yes, a leisurely chat may make the experience even more relaxing, and it seems likely to appeal to visitors unfamiliar with Costa del Sol. Any other ideas? Nope. That's it. We don't want to bomb anybody. Well, that's given me plenty to think about. Thanks to you three, I'm confident we'll make an even more pleasant pleasure cruise. Come on, Eva. Let's go and look around the Queen Lamin. Have you seen that giant water slide? Don't you want to get something to eat first? I don't know what they're serving here, but it smells amazing. That sounds like my cue to go show our guests around the Queen. Would you mind letting her Marga know how things went? Thank you, and I hope you'll enjoy the rest of the fair. Right, I want to change it to my summary outfit. I've got to try and remember how to do it without actually having to go into a thing. Really good. Glamour plate, that's the one I want. There we go. Cool, that's much more summary. Okay. Back on the boat. So yes, so we had a lovely, very sort of family orientated, very wholesome kind of weekend. So on Saturday we went to this thing called Tractorfest in Biddenden. Now let me let you guess what that was about. So No, I'm on the wrong thing, aren't I? I need to be over the other side. Really. So, when... Obviously, we'd had a really, really bad experience. Hey, Kaboom! At FanFest. And, so we were a bit like, oh no, we hope we don't get there, and then it's like as bad as FanFest was. Fortunately, it was not in any way. Is that going to get me across? I think I've gone to the wrong place now. Oh, that's cool though. That is cool. Right, where is this dude that I want to speak to? Oh, he's totally over there, isn't he? Oh, don't. Hello, Bosstastic. How you doing? Thank you for joining me. Right, what is going on? Currently, I am on a giant boat, which I've got no idea how to get off of. Where's the way down? There is. Because we're doing the summer event. So, we've got our summer gear on. We've got all kinds of summery things happening. Oh god. Do I just jump in the water? I guess I do. Whee! Oh, not the rocks. Not the rocks, dear. That was not really very successful. Alright, hang on a minute, because I've also got this. Look, oh, there's a shark there. Just chill in the water. We'll just have a little float. Just chilling with the fishies. Right. Okay. Let's go get on, shall we? How are you, Bustastic? How's your day been? Everything alright? Yes, Mr. Pippin. Whee! Oh, awesome. That is very helpful. Right. Yes, Mr. Pippin. Hi. Where is this dude that I need to speak to gone? I thought it was down the end of the boat. What? I can't see over your head, Mr. Pippin. Oh. Hang on, I forgot to bring my stuff back up. No, it's still... Which way is this dude? Oh, he's this way, allegedly. Oh, there he is. Well, why is it... Oh, because I didn't have my stuff on, did I? Don't, Mr. Pippin. You right? Very hooligan cat. Yes, you. Sounds like those Gradanian lasses had a grand old time. As did you, by the wistful look on your face. No need to ask, friend. I've secured an inflatable modcraft for you as thanks. The magical limiters have been removed, so you can take a piece of Costa del Sol with you wherever you go. You were asking for tomorrow's dinner. Huh? What, the modcraft? Oh, Pippin was asking for tomorrow's dinner. Pippin's always asking for food. He would eat anything and everything if he could get away with it. If I know adventurers, which I do, then there's no doubt you're thinking of all the wild, unlikely and wildly inappropriate places you can ride this beauty. I won't ask. Just remember, safety first, you hear? Oh, but before you go floating away to the ends of the universe, it seems that word spreads fast. Fairgoers are clamouring to ride the Watery Wings pleasure cruise. If you've got the time and inclination to escort some more guests, the help would be more than welcome. Either way, I hope you enjoy the rest of the fair. Perhaps I'll even take the old modcraft for a spin myself and admire the Queen from a more intimate angle. Cool. I've got my inflatable Moogle toilet. Woohoo! Was that it? Awesome. Let's go on a cannon ride. Hey, Kaboom, should we cannon ride together? You look a little bit like, you know, kind of Native Americans meets a Japanese warrior. You coming on a cannon ride? Let's go on a cannon ride. That's it, back to MSQ. Come on. Are you ready, Evil? Oh look, Evil's gone. Evil did not wait for me. Whee! I've lost Evil. That was a very short... Oh, there's a 1 in 4 chance of making it across the pool. I see, I'm with you now. That was very cool. I did enjoy that. Right, that's it. Back to MSQ. Don't spoil all my fun. I'm going on the boat one more time. Look up. Did you get up there? Oh, hang on. This is as up as I can look. Oh, you cheeky soundslide. Hang on, I'm on the way. Oh, hello, Sharky. Here we go. Whee! Wow, cute. Oh, there's a slide the other side. Okay, let me see if I can get across to you on the cannon. And then if not, I'm going on the slide. And then I'll go do MSQ. Whee! There you are. Come on! Come on! Come on! Yes! Whee! Amazing. Right, that was fun. I like that. Right, kaboom. Should we go on the water slides as well? How do I get down from here safely, by the way? Where's the way down? Oh. I did say safely. That's not safe. There's got to be a safer way down, surely. Hey, look. You've got stairs here, but why do the... Oh, Pippin, what are you doing? Okay. Why do the stairs not go all the way? Oh, let's not land on a rock. Oh, I see. The stairs less kill means you die slightly less. Right, I'm going on the water slides, and then I'll go. I do like. I think the summer events are probably my favourite event, with all the. Eva, wait for me. With all the like the stuff on the boat, it's always good fun. Ready? Steady! Go! Whee! Amazing. That was fun. Right, okay. Now I should go and get on with MSQ, I suppose. Okay, off we go. I am going now. Oh, I like the summer event. That was fun. Oh, this is making me want to be on holiday, everybody. I might show off. I don't actually know why I'm swimming out of the water when I could have probably just transferred. Oh, it's your platypus thing. Very cool. Okay, let's go find Erenville, shall we? In Dawntrail. Oh, I got that one. Right, I've got no idea what we were doing last time. It's been a while. Oh, you have a giant cactus. It seems to be growing a flower out of its head. Oh, that was fun. A little bit of silliness. Right, and there's a Pokemon, everybody. Oh wow, look at that mount. What's that? Okay, I want one of those. That's super cool. What is it? Sorry, no offense to the person on the mount. I just want to know what your mount is. Anyone? Blue shiny bird? I quite like it. It's like a kind of zombie peacock. Okay. Right, talking of mounts. I'm going the wrong way, obviously. Still going the wrong way, honestly. Oh, it's a skill. Yeah, I remember the way now. There we go. Right, so, yeah, so at the weekend, oh, sorry, I will tell you the story eventually. At the weekend, Mr. Fran and I took baby Fran to Tractor Fest, and it was absolutely brilliant. So, after the debacle that was Fan Fest, we were really worried that it was going to be really bad, but I was like, I've already bought the tickets, so let's just go. It was a little bit more expensive than Fan Fest, but it was still really reasonable. Anyway, and we got there, and literally within 5 minutes of getting there, it was just so much better. It was better organised, it was better parking, it was there was just so much to do there. It was fantastic. I mean, they had a circus skills workshop with a guy that was actually teaching the kids circus skills, and literally baby Fran stood there. She was playing on the stilts for ages. Mr. Fran was also playing with lots of stuff. I'm not entirely sure who was having the most fun, to be honest. So that was really brilliant. And then as well as that, they had a load of like farm animals. So there were sheep, goats, chickens, rabbits, a horse, where am I trying to get to? I don't know. A donkey, some donkeys, some bunnies. There was loads, so they could. Oh, hello, not that one. So they could go and now I'm going backwards. How do I get down? How do I get to where I'm going? Maybe I do need to go up to go down. Yeah, so there was all that, and she was very brave, and she gave the horse a stroke on his nose and all this kind of stuff. So that was really cool. And then as you go down into like the next field, there was a big stage with music on. The music was fantastic. It was local bands doing covers, but they were fantastic. Loads of food stalls. And then you go into the next field, and there was a big arena, and there were hundreds of tractors. I mean, hundreds of tractors parked about. Some of them were off limits, but some of them the kids could like all climb on and try out and pretend to be a tractor driver. So baby Fran climbed on literally about 20 different tractors, having the time of her life. And then they would have all the different like tractors. Some of the tractors were really old vintage models. There was one there that was from 1932. It was amazing. Mr. Fran was a cheeky so-and-so. He went, we found this tractor, and he went, look babe, it's nearly as old as you. It was from 1970, the cheeky so-and-so. Honestly. So, and then there was another field where they had like a little dog show going on. And then there was another field where they had vintage fire engines and vintage police cars and vintage cars and bikes, and it was just amazing. And they all did little shows, and then there was more food things, and then they did like a trailer on the back of the tractors pulling you around, and we went on a trailer ride. There was like a whole field we hadn't even found yet that had all steam engines in it and old lawnmowers and stuff like that, and it was just brilliant. It was enormous. It's a 2-day event, and you know, we were thinking, oh god, it's going to be rubbish like FanFest. Oh, and there were fairground rides as well. I forgot about them. There was so much there, and it was really reasonable for the price of it. Obviously, as with everything, you know, the food places were quite expensive, but the food I felt was a better quality than we'd had the time before. And where we went over into the backfield, where all the vintage fire trucks and vintage police cars were, and there was a search and rescue boat that she could go on and try on all the gear and go in the boat and stuff. Oh, it was brilliant. They'd set up a marquee with some picnic benches underneath it because it was so hot. So we were able to sit under there, have some nice food. And although the food was expensive, we didn't have to queue for that long, which is always a bonus. And they had some nice local ice cream. Oh my god, it was so good. So yeah, if you are looking for something to do and you're ever in the Kent area at this time of year, then 100% check out Biddington Tractor Fest. I'll tell you what, it was absolutely brilliant. We had such a good time. You know, the music was good. There were so many activities there for the kids. There was loads to see for the adults. It was really fun. It was a really good value day out. Normally by about 3 o'clock we're ready to go. 4:30 we were like, oh, it's closing in half an hour. We need to go soon. So 100% really recommend it. We had such a good day. And one of the things they had that was brilliant is as you went in, they gave you a wristband for the kids and you could write your telephone number on it as a parent. So if they got separated, they had this kids wristband with your number on it. Fantastic thinking, Tractor Fest, really proactive. I was just so pleased to have gone to such a good event after the disaster. It was the last thing. And baby Fran did have a go in a bouncy trampoline harness thing, which she spent the whole time giggling. So yeah, really good event, really good. Thank you, Tractor Fest, for restoring our faith a little bit. Okay, tomorrow you have to go to a rheumatologist early. In the morning, so you're going to call the store to deliver what you want for dinner, and they'll deliver it. Oh, nice. What are you going to make for dinner? What did everyone have for dinner? Oh, we had hot dog and chips for dinner, so we had a bit of a lazy dinner. Sometimes it's nice to have a sort of kids' dinner, isn't it? Okay, so let's go back to our... Oh, I can't. Okay. Was my summoner up to date? I can't remember. 657, it looks like it. Yeah, okay. Cool. Well, we're just going to have to deal with the summary look for a little while. Okay, let's speak to Aranville. Oh, I can't do Spanish anymore. I've lost it. The traverse will bring us straight into the Jartika heartland. Remember how you insisted this forest is green? Okay, off we go. Well, it's quite nice here, isn't it? What did everyone else get up to at the weekend? Did you guys do much? Did you go out anywhere? Did you see anything? Have you got any recommendations of places that you think, do you know what? There's a local place to me that everyone should check out. Because I think sometimes we kind of ignore what's local to us, don't we? Rather than, you know, exploring what's around us. This path is quite steep, isn't it? Let us take our time and descend safely. Let's get a mount involved, shall we? Oh yes, this looks particularly safe. I feel like Cinderella. Cinderella if an ent had been made into my carriage. It also has a very cool soundtrack. I love that all the mounts have got different music. I spoke with one of the evacuators on my way down. Apparently Bakul Jar Jar cleared away the one remaining tree by barreling through it. That Wukkelmet single-handedly defeated someone possessed of such physical might is nothing short of remarkable. It is 100% remarkable. My amazing skills as a tank. Still, we ought to proceed with caution. There is no telling what his wounded pride might compel him to attempt. Oh, I don't even know where I'm going. Oh no, I'm going the right way. Well, I assume I'm going the right way. As I was saying, maybe I'm not going the right way. I suppose I've got to go round. Round and down. I quite like it in here. As soon as I can find a pathway, I'll like it even more. Oh, I just came from that way, so it must be this one. Oh, no. It's just enjoying taking me around in circles. Let's go round again. The Tinnenbeck Traverse. I bet I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? That's what I spend my life doing, really. And I really don't want to fall off the edge, because I think that would be a really bad idea. So maybe it's not that way. Oh, this way. Okay. No, that's the edge. Let's not go that way. I can tell I'm going to get lost in here loads. I'm like, oh no. No. Oh, flowers. Look at the flowers. Oh, this is pretty. Wow. Look at this. Oh, you guys. It's so pretty. See, I think in Mexico they do have cenotes that are a bit like this, that have their kind of own ecosystem, which would be absolutely incredible to check out. If anyone happens to want a buddy to go to Mexico, just let me know. Right. Alluring, isn't it? In more ways than one. Take my paring stone and hold it close to the glowing rock. Okay. This isn't weird at all. What am I watching? As I hold the paring stone in the soft glow, it affixes itself to the border with surprising force. Oh, hey, Thalia. You're right. Paring stones are natural magnets, and that's a meteorite filled with iron. One of many remnants of an ancient meteor shower. You have wings. I'm a little bit jealous. The heterogeneous aether, they admit, causes surrounding fauna to grow unique hues, as you can see. Cool. We're getting a nature lesson. I love it. Now we've lost a paring stone. So, these glowing boulders came plummeting down from the heavens. Vidral be merciful. They are the wings from collecting all the extreme mounts from Dawntrail. Okay, show off. How is life anyway, Sonic? You were a bit knackered last week. Are you feeling a bit better today? Have you had some rest? There you are. Very subtle. Blue! It's all blue! I'm blue, dabba dee da 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 dabba dee dabba dabba dee dabba da. A far cry from the upper forests, indeed. This place is already so fascinating. I'm eager to hear what the people of Mammook can tell us about it. Hey MD, how you doing? Why is the server always congested? It's because it's just too popular. You know, welcome to the problems that come with the game. You alright? You had a good day? Keep running. We're almost there. Okay. Your day has been unpleasant. Well, I'm very sorry to hear that. I'm not entirely sure if that's a polite word or not, so I'm going to go with not. I want wings like that. They're amazing. I also realise that the extremes may be slightly beyond me, but they do look incredible. Show off. Show off. You can be my own personal little fairy, I think. Why has your day been so bad, MD? Tell us all about it. Come here for therapy group and tell us all about what's going on. Oh my god, look, that's amazing. You're like an angel, I tell you. Or Tinkerbell, possibly. Oh cool, look, there's an atheist right here, that's helpful. Let's go grab that, shall we? I think Mammook is currently one of my new favourite places, I'm just saying. So, everyone, if you are watching on Catch Up or TikTok or YouTube or Twitch or just watching a clip or anything, thank you for joining me. If you're out there in the VR world, I do appreciate you being here with me. You know, always leave comments and I will try and answer. You got screwed over by our new starter. You genuinely want to slap him. Okay. Firstly, I appreciate the urge to want to slap people, but I do not advocate for violence at work because you will get sacked and that would be bad. Okay. Why did he screw you over? What did he do? And why is he new in inverted commas? As this is also my first time visiting Mamuk, I have no experience interacting with the locals. But given Hanru's Rak's parting words, I would advise a cautionary approach. You have immunity. It's a long story. Okay. We'll hold fire on that then. Cool. Oh, I got new... Oh, hang on. I didn't actually get my new stuff out of my inventory yet. That was silly, wasn't it? See, it always strikes me it's a bit unfair if one person has immunity because... Oh, that's a look, isn't it? Okay, Chateau, we'll see you soon. Good luck shopping. Buy me something nice. Okay. To cut a short story short, he called in sick. He wasn't sick. He didn't just want to be working alone. Okay. Yeah, I get it. It's really frustrating. It's not immunity in the way you think it is. Fair enough. It's really frustrating when you're working with someone that doesn't pull their weight, takes a sickie, you know, sort of doesn't make an effort. It is really frustrating. I do get it. And especially when you're not the person that's, you know, chosen to work with them. At the end of the day, you're kind of stuck with whoever your employer puts you with. And I think when you're in that situation, you just kind of have to separate yourself, your work self and your self, and just be like, well, listen, I know what I'm doing, I'll do my job and get on with it as best you can, because there are certain people at work that I find incredibly frustrating, and you just have to be professional, you know. And I know it can be tough when people wind you up. I do sympathise. You're friends with the product manager, you can get rid of them with ease. Okay, maybe give him a chance more than 5 minutes. Maybe he really wasn't feeling well. Everyone gets the benefit of the doubt once. You don't work in an office, so it's not exactly the same. No, well, yeah, in hospitals there's a bit of a hierarchy, which I'm glad I'm not really kind of involved in. I'm a little separate entity out on my own. But yeah, it can be quite difficult. Office politics, man. Well, we all know what comes next. Let's find that lector. He was literally playing football Sunday. Maybe you got injured during football. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying so hard. Okay, the guy's a git. He's a lazy, sicky, calling in git. Does that make you feel better? He had apparently injured himself. There you go, see? Maybe he genuinely had. He didn't. How do you know he didn't? Two streets seem to converge upon this plaza, so I propose we split our numbers between them. He's ex-military. That doesn't mean they can't injure themselves. If anything, they're probably more prone to being injured. Given Hanmu Muruk's guidance, I also suggest that we err on the side of caution and move throughout the city in pairs. He told you Friday he was going to pull a fast one. Oh, mate. I mean, if you're going to pull a sickie, you don't tell somebody in advance. Maybe it was like a preemptive warning. Maybe it was like a, by the way, I'm pulling a sickie on Monday, just so you know you're going to be left on your own. Maybe he was trying to do good to do bad? I don't know. Anyway. He's 23. Oh, he's young and stupid then. Oh, mate. Well, he's not right. Oh dear. Oh, to be 23 again. Good lord. Anyway, maybe he'll be better tomorrow. And Phil can come with me. And Alice can go with Creel. That leaves Diawara to accompany Clement. If these arrangements are to everyone's satisfaction, then our respective searches prove fruitful. Alice has more brain cells than he has. Fair. Fair. Do you mean Pixels Alice or Child Alice? Or, yes, both of the above. All of the above. Oh dear. Right, let's go gathering some info, shall we? Right. And away we go. She's 3! I know. To be fair, 3-year-olds can be very bright. I mean, baby Fran is 3 now. And sometimes she comes out with something that's so smart. You know, do you do this thing as a parent? Okay, you know when you're trying, like, they say something, you're telling them off. Or, you know, your partner is telling them off. And then they say something that's so funny that literally, I have to be like, don't look at Mr. Fran. Do not look at Mr. Fran, because I'm trying so hard not to laugh at her little bit of sass that she doesn't even realise she's sassing. I literally love it. I love it so much. Do you guys get this as well? Do you have that thing where you're parenting and your other half is telling the child off for something, and then they say something so out there, so funny? She did it the other day and I literally had to look straight away because I was like, otherwise I am just going to fall apart and snort, and that's not helpful. So I'm like, do not look at Mr. Fran. Do not look at Mr. Fran. Oh, bless him. You've got to love him. Oh dear. So apart from that, how is Alice? Belligerent Bounoir. Okay, so these are the dudes that do not like us. Okay, he doesn't want to talk to us. Your words may be as well be ambient noise for all the careless citizen pays for you. Ahoy, hoy. Right, they don't want to talk to me. Rude. Kurt Dupro. So these are the lizard folk. This is where obviously... Okay. As I begin to speak, the man abruptly turns and leaves. Rude. I can see Diawara literally losing her cool and smacking someone around the head in a minute. Alice has a tendency of being in a public place and announcing that she's pooped, or after eating and drinking she will burp really loud. I mean, it is important to get these bodily functions out. Trust me when I tell you that if she wasn't pooping, that's a lot more stressful. So at least it's coming out of her. Thank you for sharing. I feel so loved. Everyone's doing lots of sharing tonight. Anyone else got anything they want to share? To be honest, that's just kids though, isn't it? That's just kids. Little room. Not in there. Let's find what Clement before someone smacks her about. No, I've gone past. Oh, this place is like a maze. Okay, there she is. Toddlers have no filters. I know, but do you know what? Isn't it actually really refreshing sometimes? You don't have to worry about them, you know, lying. Apart from when they lie, obviously. When, you know, you go, no, you can't have another ice cream because you've just had one. She looks at me. She's like, no, I haven't. And I'm like, darling, there's literally still ice cream around your face. You know, I watched you eat the last ice cream. I gave it to you. I know you've had one. And she's like, no. But yeah, I like the refreshing lack of filter. It's nice. The only thing that I find really difficult and what I get really impatient about, and I have to work on my patience with this, okay, is that like when I go, right, we're really busy this morning because you're going to grandma's and you know you need to get ready to go, so we've got to get up, you've got to brush your teeth, you've got to get dressed, you've got to put your shoes on. And at that point she decides that obviously she needs to read a book, and also she has to change her baby into clothes. And if she could just also decide to have a 3-course breakfast, she might cook it while she's there in her toy kitchen. And also it is imperative in that moment in time that she does a drawing. And you know when you're like, we were meant to be leaving 5 minutes ago. I just need you to put your shoes on. And then I'm like, but we need to go now. You know, and you try and be really nice, and you're like, darling, please put your shoes on because we need to go. Put your shoes on. So yeah, bless them. I love her, literally love her to death. Love her to death. But seriously, just put your shoes on, child. Please tell me you had better luck. No one will talk to you either. I was prepared for hard stares and harsh words, but this is something else. That building there looks like a shop, doesn't it? Let's go and take a look. A merchant wouldn't ignore us, surely. If you say we're going outside, Alice say we're literally trying to put her shoes on before she's even dressed. I mean, there are two kinds of children in this world. But that's good. At least she can put her shoes on. That's good. And then does she do this? So I'm like, right, okay, we're going to the beach, or we're going to the park, or whatever. So like, can you put your trainers on, or can you put your Crocs on? Can you put your sandals on? And she's like, hang on a minute, I just want to get my fancy party shoes on. And I'm like, no, because you're going to the beach. There's going to be sand. You need to have your jellies on. She's like, no, I need to put on the fanciest shoes that I own right now. Please just put my shoes I asked you to. Oh, the joys of parenting. The parent life, people. It's the parent life. No, you don't have that problem. Oh, well, okay. I think the problem was I bought her too many shoes. I did that thing and I was like, right, she needs a pair of trainers. She needs a pair of, like, so she needs a pair of trainers. She needs a pair of fancies. She needs a pair of, like, beachy type shoes. And then she chose some Crocs. Oh, you only have one pair of shoes for that exact reason. Show off. Yeah, but then, then you haven't got fancy shoes for if you are going somewhere fancy. She really doesn't need those. Everyone needs fancy shoes. And you also need trainers and then light summer sandals, because otherwise trainers are too hot. Trainers and wellies. Oh yeah, wellies. Oh yeah, she'll try and put her wellies on all the time. But no, we have like little summer sandals as well, because the trainers are just too hot, where it's been like over 30 degrees. Trainers are a no. And I literally wasn't going to buy her Crocs, and she just chose them in the shop. They've got bluey on them. And then Mr. Fran came home with some Spider-Man ones as well. Hello there. We'd like to ask you something if you don't mind. Move along, outsiders. We're just trying to find someone. The Dawn Servants Elector. Could you just tell us where they are? If you showed us her shoes, you'd say they were fancy. Okay, fair enough. How about if I just literally kind of bang his head down on the counter until he talks to me? So would that be acceptable? I mean, I think that's acceptable. I've given him a chance to be nice. I was nice. How are we supposed to find the Elector if no one will even speak with us? I mean, we're going to have to find the Elector one way or another, aren't we? Because the Elector's going to have to speak to us. I hasten to add that the Spider-Man Crocs were not for Mr. Fran, because that might be grounds for divorce. The slides are bad enough. Just saying. Hello? Can you hear me? Come to the massive stone structure on the west side of the city as quickly as you can. But he has taste. Doesn't mean it's good taste, does it? Oh dear, what's occurring?
Up there.
What? What? There's Koana.
bested by a mere shade.
Sorolcha. Papa?
Nicole!
Not as you know him. What you see is an arcane manifestation of the Dawn Servant as he was in his prime.
And we have to fight it. Fantastic. Not fantastic. You mean you wouldn't buy Crocs yourself because why would you want holes in your shoes? But still. I mean, I wouldn't buy Crocs because, you know, they're ugly.
The Channeler is Irelja, Autarch of Mamuk and Elector for the Feet of the Brotherhood.
Okay, isn't Cyril Jar Jar Binks' mate? I'm confused.
Yolal's mightiest warrior, yet wisest you are not. You, who spurned your retainer's aid when battling your betters.
I can't wait to hit you in the head. I probably own a pair of Uggs and they're just as ugly. I do not own any Uggs,
superior
actually.
to blessed siblings by surpassing the shade of Galul Jar Jar himself. That is the final feat.
Fun times. I did, however, used to own a pair, but they were the height of fashion at the time. I just hasten to add, okay, we all have our fashion faux pas.
The first promise fought alone and fell short, but that is now the least of his concerns.
Well, to be honest, I live in boots, so like ankle boots during the winter, and then little like ballet pump kind of things in different colours during the summer. I have a line across my foot where my ballet pumps go. You don't know what fashion is. Everyone's got their own fashion, really. As long as it's not Crocs, we're good.
You could have let your foolishness end with your failure. But instead, you attempted to harm an anointed elector.
Oh dear.
Soralja, as of this moment, you are no longer a claimant.
Ooh.
I disqualify you from the right of succession. Be gone from my sight.
Ooh la la. Are we supposed to hear what he said, or was that just between them? I'll take it.
This isn't over yet. I will be the one to reach the Golden City.
No, you will not. Oh dear. He looks a bit worse for wear.
When Sorolcha was defeated, he tried to take the Keystone by force. But he was thwarted by Father Shade.
Ooh. Also, you shouldn't be a big old cheat then, should you? You live in work boots, and when you don't wear them, you wear a fibre trainer shorts and whatever t-shirt you feel. Yeah? At the end of the day, are you comfortable? As long as you didn't wear that to your wedding, we're good. I'm not supposed to hear them. Okay, jolly good.
My dearest child, welcome home. This feat was made for you. Only blessed siblings could hope to defeat Gulul Jaja.
Well, actually.
But ere we begin, I would see the fruits of your triumphs. Come, show me your tablets.
Well, he's also a lying, cheating scumbag, so, you know.
What is this? Where are your keystones?
Of course, you didn't wear it to your wedding. Well, there you go.
Explain yourself, boy! no matter. Not all can be expected to go to plan. What keystones you lack, you can easily take.
But you just punish the other one for doing the same thing, really? I think...
I tried. But I couldn't. I cannot beat her.
Oh, bless him. He's still got his tail between his legs.
To tell me that you, glory of Mamuk, for whom all here have sacrificed, were defeated by your inferiors!
Well, just saying, they're probably not inferior then, are they? Douchebag.
You
I don't like this dude either.
are as useless as your siblings. A failure.
Can I go and hit him in the head now?
Leave and never return! You have no place here!
Seriously, dude, you have got a very bad attitude.
Let's go, brother.
Worthless! Pathetic! This was our chance to claim sovereignty, and he ruins it!
How about you should have taught him better to be a decent human being, or a decent lizard being.
But when these stragglers fail, Gulul Jaja will be forced to extend his rule. And in the next rite of succession, we will present a better claimant.
Blackwood Jar Jar's peak character development. Oh good, is he up there with Sansa? Because I'm on board.
So come, stand before me, and fall.
Oh, I can't wait to hit you in the head.
I won't do your trial.
Oh? You intend to forfeit the right?
I'll see. Okay, cool.
Papa wants his successor to intimately understand the country he loves. Every step of my journey, I've learned something about our peoples and their cultures. I would do the same here in Mamuk. The Mamulja deserve nothing less, so your battle can wait.
Ha! There, told you.
I'm of the same mind. Father named you an elector for a reason. There must be something that he would have us learn.
Yeah, not to rule like that. That's the lesson. Yeah, end of the lesson. AI, that's a great movie. Oh. If you haven't seen it, it's got Will Smith in it before he went a bit
Do
weird.
as you will. But until you triumph over the shade, you shall proceed no further.
So AI, it's about it's a futuristic kind of thing where everyone has a robot, but then a robot gets accused of killing a professor, and Will Smith's a detective who has a deep dislike for robots, and he has to go and investigate. If you've not checked it out, it's quite an old movie, but it is really, really good. So Fran's film recommendation, or one of them for today, is AI. It's also got the guy that plays the farmer in Babe, you know, who does the pig. Has the pig as the dog. Good film. Good kids movie. Pretty sure you've seen it. It is a good film. It's worth a watch. Okay. Well, Zero Jar needs to wind his neck in.
Promise, I would speak with you.
Yes,
Meet
Mr.
me on the
Pippin.
western outskirts.
Oh, dignified lady. I presumed that was Blackwood Jar Jar's mama. He's my furry baby. Right, let's speak with Alfie. The electors we have met thus far have had all of their peculiarities, and each we felt would judge claimants equally. This Zaril Jar, however, seems set in his belief that only blessed siblings are worthy of the throne. Why would the Dawn Servant name an openly biased man elector? Worrying over Zaril Jar won't get us anywhere. That lady, on the other hand, was the first person to address us with any civility since we arrived. We should go and meet her, hear what she has to say. The western outskirts, right? iRobot. Yes, it was called iRobot. Thank you very much. You're absolutely right. Not AI. What's AI? That's a different movie. Is that the one where Robin Williams is a robot that becomes a human? Is that AI? Can't remember. But yeah, iRobot, you are absolutely right. It's a great movie. I actually might watch that. I might rewatch it. Right, let's go find the lady. So, I don't know if you guys have heard the rather sad news. So, quite a young actress called Hayden Panettiere, I can't say her surname, sorry, has passed away, and she was only 36. So you might remember her from Heroes. She played the cheerleader. She was also in Ice Dancer with Dawn Trachtenberg and lots of other things as well. She was in Nashville recently. I know, it's really sad. You know, and apparently in the family there's a heart condition, and so there's lots of people speculating, you know, lots of awful things, and she did have a history of depression, and she spoke very openly about it. So, you know, we never know what struggles people are facing, but it's just a really sad time. I think her brother died about 3 years ago. I feel incredibly sorry for her parents. It must just be awful what they are going through at the moment. She voiced Kari in Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, and she's done loads of work. So really sad. Really sad news. So rest in peace to her, and you know, hope her family are coping. Okay, let's speak to the dignified lady. Thank you for coming. My name is Milaljar. Here we may talk freely away from prying eyes. And what was it that you wished to talk about? Tell me, what think you of Mamuk? Well, we don't have much to say yet. No one really wants to speak with us. All who remain in the city are devoted to the traditional ways. They believe that blessed siblings are superior, that only they are worthy to lead the peoples of this continent. Most would not deign to address outsiders, deeming them beneath notice. Sounds like an ideal community so far as Bakul Jar Jar is concerned. I am tired, exhausted by this senselessness. There are others like me, but we dare not speak our truth aloud. And therein lies the problem a lot of the time, that people are frightened to speak up. Yet now we have an opportunity to reclaim our agency. For you have bested Bakul Jar Jar. Alright, it seems quite so surprised. You, an Ixbril, inferior by all presumptions, triumphed over our two-headed champion. This time, anyway. Next time I might not be so lucky. Bakul Jar Jar is just that strong. I seriously don't understand why he cheats so much. It seems to me he'd do better if he just trusted his own abilities. He is desperate. Other blessed siblings have fallen before. This is known. But no matter how individual may falter, the people still believe in blessed sibling supremacy. Because of my father. He who united Tyrell under one rule, who in their eyes stands as testament to the tradition's infallibility, regardless of your father's virtuous intent, his greatest triumph has only fanned the flames of our people's obsession. However, as both his daughter and his claimant to his legacy, your triumph could prove that Galul Jar Jar's true strength lies not in his birth, but in his character, and in so doing, you may give us the strength to renounce blessed siblings forever. I can understand wanting to forsake zealotry, but isn't forsaking two-headed Mammal Jar going a bit far? You must decide that for yourself, whether the price we pay is worth an empty dream. Okie dokie then. Okay, let's speak to Milal Jar again. She has something to show me. There is a place that will help you to understand our plight. It lies far to the west of here. Follow me. Ah, off we go. This is so funny, this thing. Oh dear. And then there's been earthquakes in Colombia and Grenada and all over the place. And obviously it's been ridiculously hot everywhere. So there's a lot of rubbishy stuff going on in the world, I'm afraid. But things can only get better with any luck. Is that a meteorite up there? Aye, and judging by their attachment, that tree must benefit from the meteorite's unique aether. Cool. Anyway, we should press on. Milal Jar was anxious for us to see whatever it is she has to show us. Yeah, not a bad idea at all. Yeah. Maybe she's leading us into a trap. Did anyone think that? No, listen, you're just a butterfly. Get out of it. That's a bit rocky. Well, okay, let's talk to Alice. A hunting camp, like as not. I'd love to talk to Mammal Jar hunters and learn about their ways, except they probably ignore me. The others have continued on. Let's catch them up. No, this is much more appropriate for these people. So, has anyone got any good news? Has anyone got anything happy that's going on with them? Anything nice that's been going on in the world recently? Any good news? Anything positive? Because that's what we like, isn't it? A bit of positivity in our life. This is the place you wanted to show us. It lies just beyond this passage. Entry to those grounds is not permitted even to the devout. Nonetheless, I would reveal our secrets to you. Rest assured, I shall take full responsibility. Come, see for yourself the truth of the blessed. Oh god, this is going to be something awful, isn't it? Like, you know, eugenics or something, you know, like breeding babies inappropriately. She's got quite a cool walk, hasn't she? Okay. I see a big drop downward.
I shouldn't have looked down.
Oh, look at that.
The stone pier yonder. That is our destination.
Cool. Are we jumping it? Okie dokie. Cool. I can't
To
fly.
erect it there would have been no small feat.
The work of Yakui hands built long, long ago. Our forebears merely altered the entrance.
Altered? To what end?
Make it more difficult to get to, probably.
It will be quicker to show you. We have beasts that can carry us below.
Is anyone else sensing a trap? I'm sensing a trap. Hello, Mr. Pippin. What can I do for you, my dear? What is it? Oh. Groovy. Come on. If you want to come, you need to come and sit here so I can see. Oh, look, they're cool. They're like bird antelopes. They're birdalopes. You have plenty of good things to look forward to. Oh, well, that's nice. What good things have you got to look forward to, apart from getting the annoying person at work fired? Okay, you found a cat. Okay. What's back called?
Cha-cha.
Yeah, that's the fella. What's he doing?
What? Couldn't wait to laugh at the failure?
No, that's not how I roll.
You've always come here to cry. Ever since you were little.
Mother!
I was right. She's the woman.
The third promise seeks to learn about Mamuk. She may be our chance to finally end what we have been powerless to stop.
You're getting your life back financially after 6 years of pain. Do you know what? Round of applause to you, because that is not easy to do at all. So well done. Because it can be so difficult when you get stuck into a rut financially. So I am so proud of you. Good job. Well done.
Talk with her. Tell her what we have done.
And if you are facing financial difficulties at the moment, please don't struggle. You know, go and speak to your bank. You know, a lot of the time they will be really supportive and try and help you. I know bankers get a really bad reputation, but actually they do have plans and things to assist you. If you know it's got to the point where it's got legal, please go and speak to the Citizen Advice Bureau, get some legal advice. We have them here in the UK. They're like free legal advice. And just, you know, if it's really getting on top of you, then talk to, you know, there's like Release the Pressure and all sorts of financial stress helplines. So please don't struggle. If you are struggling financially, don't just let it build up. Go and seek help, please, before you get yourself, you know, deeper and deeper into debt. And do not get one of those payday loan things that charge 1,000% interest, because they are awful.
Fine. Perhaps it's only right that we be the ones to speak of it. Blessed as we are.
Where do I get a bird rope anyway?
Here.
Okay, there's water in a pot, I assume.
This vessel holds the remains of a two-headed Mabulja. An infant.
Okay, see you in a minute. Oh no.
We converted the ruins into a cenotaph, so the souls of these children wouldn't return as vengeful spirits. Do you know how blessed siblings are made?
I'm going to assume it's not in the usual way and not good from what you're telling me.
I've heard that they are born to Hubago and Bunawa parents.
Such unions between clans were originally arranged to stop infighting. The war against the Shibral was going poorly, and we needed to be united. Then, one day, a child was born. One blessed with two heads and tremendous power.
When this child grew old enough to lead our army, we became unstoppable. The Shibral had no answer, and we drove them all the way back to the trees above.
I don't understand why people
That
can't just
taste
share.
of victory awakened our greed. We became obsessed with conceiving more and more of these superior children, no matter the cost. Of the countless born, most die, trapped in their shells.
Oh, God.
Only 1 in 100 survive.
Why on earth would you put babies through this if you know that the survival rate's so low? It's just ridiculous.
If we are blessed, it is only because we yet live. Unlike our brothers and sisters, who were sacrificed for the glory of Mamuk.
I can feel my brow furrowing. So Mr. Fran is like, whenever you're watching something you really don't like, you get very intense eyes. There's like laser beams. Your brow goes all furrowed and you look very disapproving. So I have disapproving face on.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Of course it's horrible. It's an atrocity we can never take back.
Then why do you keep allowing it to happen? Like, look at the size of you.
Those children died so that we could live. So we had to succeed, no matter what. To fail would mean it was all for nothing. Nothing.
Or, you know, you could stop little babies who are going to die from being conceived. You know, there's a thought.
But I did fail. I squandered their sacrifice.
Oh, dude. You went about it the wrong way. Don't use them as an excuse. I sympathise with your pain, but... I sympathise with your pain, but don't use them as an excuse.
I should never have been born.
I think you're being slightly dramatic now.
You're wrong. You didn't ask to be born as you are, and You are responsible for your siblings' deaths. The people obsessed with blessed siblings are. They made their choices, but they don't make yours. Since when do you let others push you around, Bakul Jaja? What do you want? Say it!
Rah. Go on, Wooklemet.
I want it to end.
Cool. Well, when Wooklemet becomes the Dawn Servant, she'll put an end to the practice. Bish bash bosh. Problem solved. Then stop it. No.
I don't want any more to die.
I mean, I think that is a very healthy attitude, quite frankly. Bakul Jaja, it's the most sensible thing you've ever said.
Then you have my word. We'll put a stop to this madness.
Well,
Blessed siblings are revered by their supporters as a means to achieve dominance in Tyrol. If we understand why they harbour such aspirations in the first place, we would be better equipped to treat with them.
Indeed. I just hope they will be open to discourse.
If not, I'll just hit them around the head. I find it a very effective strategy. That's why Alphino is the politician, and I am not.
Those fanatics treat my words as gospel.
Cool.
No. There will be trouble if your father finds out you're still here.
That's right, we can just throw him down here. He's an a-hole anyway.
Moshutural Zush. There we will gather the people and ask anything the Third Promise wishes to know.
Then take one of my scales. One that blends the Hubico and Bunewa coloring. It'll serve as proof that you have our trust.
Hello back.
People will do as you say if you show it to them.
Cool.
I'm sorry for what I've said and done. I don't expect your forgiveness.
I mean, this was a very quick turnaround. Usually a story arc takes a bit more time than one episode.
You had your reasons. I'm glad I could know them.
She's very forgiving. A lot more than I would be.
Which is to say, you're not a complete alpaca's ass.
Yeah, well.
Thanks, Wooklemet.
It's very bizarre when they talk of her
maybe
at the
it's
same
for
time.
best. Hatred is exhausting, after all.
Well, ain't that the truth?
Indeed. So let us make the most of our newfound friendship and bring together the people of Mamook. We have much to discover.
I think we could get Bakul Jar on what's his name? Zuriel Jar on board as well. I'm quite envious of Wooklemet's 6-pack. She might even have an 8-pack. But that would involve doing sit-ups. Okay. Hey, dear, before we rejoin the others, can we talk for a moment? You're back. Good, good. I really hated him, you know. Bakul Jaja with every fibre of my being. He tried to ruin Ihihana, sabotaged us on the river, kidnapped me for my keystone, and released the most vicious Tyrell Vidral of all time. Anything he could do to cause us pain, he did. Never in a million years would I forgive him. But the moment I understand why he did what he did, the pain he's been carrying this whole time, all my anger just evaporated. Does his pain justify his actions? He still needs to make amends. I hear you. Bakul Jaja's motives don't absolve him of his crimes. He must answer for them, like anyone else. But right now, my duty is to ensure that no one in Mamuk feels desperate enough to go to such lengths ever again. Peak development over the course of an hour. Like, literally, it usually takes at least a, whole season. Anyway, thanks for listening. Now that I've voiced that, I feel readier for the challenges ahead. Come on, let's head back to the city. Why do people always have to go through horrible stuff for it to be, all the development stuff? I'm totally cheating and gonna use the exit right because I can't bother to run all the way back. Even if it is pretty. An entire expansion. Well, not really, because he wasn't sorry until recently, was he? He wasn't sorry until now. Bakul's Jaja scale represents his faith in us. We won't fail him, or his people. I mean, obviously we've still got lots of expansion to do, I assume. Alpha Knight is ready to bring the people together. If we can get them to listen. We haven't a moment to lose. According to Milal Jar, Moksutural Juj is an abandoned settlement northwest of the city. It should afford us the privacy we require. We must work quickly, lest Zarul Jar discover our intentions. Fortunately, Bakul Jaja thought to give us additional scales, so we might cover more ground in less time. Everyone should take one and get going. Use them to gather as many people as you can. That's why it's peak. So. Right then. Diawara, let's retrace our steps. Maybe this time we can convince folks to lend an ear. Okay, we'll go and speak with the grumpy people again. Oh. Deep joy. Is this the little house I went in? It was. Oh dear. So the other thing that we did this weekend, this was Mr. Fran's favourite thing in the world, is we went to outdoor cinema, okay, and we went and saw one of Baby Fran's shows, which is called Bing Bunny. I don't know what it's called, Bing. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Bing Bunny, but basically it's a bunny that's a toddler who has a sock puppet called Flop as his kind of like parental figure, and lots of other friends, toddlers, who also have sock puppets as their parental figure. And it Mr. Fran is like, he's so whiny, and I'm like, well, but it's he does a lot of learning as to why he can't just get his own way, or using a potty, or not to leave your toys behind, and all this kind of thing. So we went to the outdoor cinema, we watched Bing Bunny, we had a picnic. It was all very civilised and wholesome and family-ish, and there were lots of other families there doing the same kind of thing. And what really made me laugh is, so it's 10 o'clock in the morning, right? You're at an outdoor cinema. It was in the grounds of this beautiful place called Cobham Hall, which is near Gravesend. And you've got like an ice cream thing, you've got coffee and pastries, you've got all this kind of place. And then they had a bar, because obviously I think they do these sort of outdoor cinema things in the evening as well. But what made me laugh is there were people there with their toddlers who were drinking beer at 10:30 in the morning. I'm like, well, I know you might need that to get you through the day, but really? And then there were lots of wasps, and it was just one of those things where Mr. Fran was like, I would not do this again. Oh dear. Right. Maybe I need to be a bit closer. Wait. Did I not tell you to move along? I can't be seen talking with the likes of you. Here. Have a scale. A blessed scale? In an outsider's hands? What business do you have with me? Come to Thingy Zooj. So, Bakul Jar just sent you to call an assembly. I am not sure what to make of this, but I shall go to Moxtural Zooj at once. Well, whatever works, I suppose. Oh, that's a house. I really feel we need to talk to them about interior design, interior decorating, that kind of thing. Oh, there you are. Belligerent Bunoir. That scale. If the blessed trust you, then so will I. So what is it that you require of me? Come from me in. Jar Jar, Bakul Jar Jar bids us come to Moxtural Zooj, a strange place for an assembly, but very well. I will not refuse he who fights for our dreams. Okay, and one more. This way around. Have you managed to gather some of the good folks? Wonderful! The esteemed Bakul Jar Jar will be pleased. This fellow here will be coming to Moxtural Zooj as well. Apparently, there's a natural nursery to the west called Golmajik Grove. Could you go and see who you can talk to there as well? It sounds like someone was tripping when they wrote it. No more than the Night Garden or the Magic Roundabout or any other thing like that. I'll meet you in Moxtural Zooj afterwards. There's just one more person I need to find. I don't know that you should be left on your own, really. It's probably a bad idea. I mean, it's quite pretty here. I don't know why they wanted to leave, really. So after we'd been to the outdoor cinema to watch Bing Bunny, which thrilled Mr. Fran substantially, then we went and caught up with our friends. So their daughter hasn't been very well recently, so we've kind of given them a little bit of space while she's been recovering, but she's a bit better now, so we popped in to see them and catch up. And do you know what, it's really nice sometimes to catch up with friends when you haven't seen them for a little while. They've been going for a bit of a tough time, you know, because you want to support people but you don't want to be, you know, getting in the way kind of thing. So yeah, I would just say, you know, if you've got someone that's going through a tough time at the moment, just reach out, even if it's a text, because it's nice for people to know that you're thinking of them, you know, even if it's just a hey, just checking in. It doesn't hurt. Leave this place, outsider. Yeah, you see, you say that, but I've got a scale of a blessed one. Oh, my apologies. I was unaware. I thank you, blessed scale bearer, for bringing me word of this gathering. I shall away to Moxtural Zooj at once. Alistair is obsessed with superhero stuff at the moment on Disney+. Does she happen to like Spidey and his amazing friends? Because that's what we are subjected to on a fairly regular basis. This is such a cool mount. My giant antelope type. Yeah, and the Iron Man one as well. There's an Iron Man one as well. Oh, Lord. I think I saw one that was like a kind of spin-offy type thing, but Iron Man also rocks up in Spidey, so as does Black Panther and the Hulk and some other people as well. But yeah, it's basically like a kiddie's version of Spider-Man that's a little bit more gentle, you know, rather than the baddies wanting to kill people. They, you know, want to ruin people's picnics and stuff, or they want to take all the ice cream out of the world. Oh, that was what that person had. That's what I want, a branch bearer. Cool. There we go then. Okay. They're all kids and it's really weird. It'll be on the suggested tab on the Spider-Man one. Okay, I shall pretend that doesn't exist and never talk about it again. Oh dear. She's watched him, has she? Oh, okay. Not with me, thank goodness. I mean, oh, I've missed out on those. What an utter shame. Here they all come. Where's Wicklamat? She's just grabbing one other person. Oh, look. Koana. Sorry to keep you waiting. You invited the second promise as well. Lamati, need I remind you that this rite is a competition. Whatever advantage you're about to share with me, you ought to utilize to your own benefit. I have barely made headway in communicating with the locals. At this rate, you lead the race to the Golden City. I need your help. To complete the feat? No, Mamouk has a problem I can't solve on my own, and you're the most clever person I know. I want you to hear the people firsthand, so that we might come up with a way to help them. Very well. I am at your disposal. Over the weekend you watched the entire series maybe 5 times. Dude, you need to control screen time a bit more. Like, whoa, that's a lot. Yeah, we try and have a slightly more limited amount of screen time, because otherwise it's just, you know, it's just bad, isn't it? You know, we find that, like, if she watches too much, she gets kind of hooked on it, and you have to kind of like do a withdrawal. So it's best to just have a little bit. Also, I can't watch it that many times because I will just drive myself insane. She's not actively watching it most of the time, but it's there and it's on. And do you find that thing where you're like, they're not actually watching whatever it is on the telly? Like, what did we have on the other day? I can't remember. Bob the Builder. And there I am, I'm sat there watching it. Like, why am I watching Bob the Builder? Seriously. He can fix it, by the way. Everyone, thank you for gathering on such short notice. I am Wukhlamet, third promise of Taliolan. Promise? I thought you served Bakul Jaja. You deceived us. No, they did not. The scales they showed you were mine. I entrusted them to the third promise and her retinue. You would rather have something on in the background and have her run around like an absolute headless chicken or not? Why honour these outsiders so? Hey, Silky! Raiding is done. Nice. How is MSQ going for you? Well, I have a lot of rage at the moment. I have furrowed brow. I have laser eyes. I'm not happy. Most mornings she asks for music and dances around the front room. Oh, that's cute. See, that's nice. Yeah, we like a little dance party. Because Wook Lamet has won my trust. Now you will hear her words. How doth the raiding go, Silky? Bakul Jar Jar shared with me the truth about the blessed siblings, about the price you pay to conceive them. As an outsider to your community, it is not my place to judge you or your culture, but I am totally judging you and your culture. Culture is born of the experience of its people, of their lives and their land. But it breaks my heart to know that yours has brought you all so much suffering. Are we about to have a flashback by any chance? If any here wish to break from the cycle of tragedy that's creating blessed sibling demise, I ask that you join us. Please, I don't want any more of our children to die. You think we want this? We have no choice. Only blessed siblings can liberate us from our suffering. Without them, we have nothing. Nothing. Dancing and singing. There's nothing more adorable than a toddler singing. She always wants you and your wife to dance for her as well. It's super cute, isn't it? I love it. I love it when she sat there just singing. Singing to herself. It is really, really cute. She's at the moment, she's got a song that she loves called the Boo Boo song. Make my boo boo better now. And she will sing that to herself quite a lot. But there's also a very annoying song that she's learnt called Are We There Yet? Not Yet. Are We There Yet? Not Yet. And we sing that quite a lot in the car. And that's worse than anything that we watch on telly. Mr. Fran hates it. Selkie, it went really well. You made some good progress. You are working on the big wall of the fight at the moment, and it's really a chaotic mechanic. That doesn't sound like a Fran kind of thing. That remains to be seen. Speak with the third promise. Share with her your worries and your pain, and together we may find a new way forward. Okay, her proper music. I try. She just asked for her nursery rhymes. Although we do play Lenny. What's his surname? Lenny Price. No, Lenny. Help me, Mr. Fran. Lenny Pierce, who does like raved up nursery rhymes, which is quite cool. Together. If she is trustworthy, then I will speak with her. You don't think you've ever played her any nursery stuff? It's just everywhere. It could be a Fran thing one day. You'd suggest other content first, though. Why, thank you for that gentle recommendation. It would be best if you withdrew, my son. Many cannot yet speak freely in your presence. Let's keep an eye out for Zeril Jar. He wouldn't take kindly to this sort of gathering. Once we can understand everyone's concerns, we'll be better equipped to help them. Let's make sure they feel heard. It's not everywhere though. Oh, but it's in a lot of places. We can't escape it. Okay. Here we go again. See, normally we would have finished like 15 minutes ago. But now we've got a whole nother 45 minutes. I'm glad Kawana agreed to help us. He's always been good at solving complicated problems. Me, not so much. But I'll support Mamook's people however I can. You can put on Iron Maiden, Shinedown, Punk Rock Factory, or anything you'd listen to, and she will sit down happily dancing, sing, and rock out to it. Nice. Yeah, no, she just tells us that it's not right and to put her music on. She tells me off if I sing myself. She's like, no, Mummy, no. By combining our respective strengths, we'll help them discover a new source of hope. I know we will. My accent is wandering a bit at the moment. Okay. Before she hears the people, Wuklumat would like to ensure she's prepared. Alright, Iwara. Before we start, let's make sure we're remembering our history correctly. The Mamuljar and Ishbril fought for centuries over the land in the upper forest, but due to infighting, Mamuljar forces struggled to make significant gains. In order to promote cooperation, the Hubigo and Bunawa clans intermarried, and that's how blessed siblings were first conceived. With that in mind, let's talk to the people and learn why they rely on blessed siblings. It's never too late to correct her taste. I'm just going to let her come to it on her own. You know, figure out what she likes. To be fair, she started getting more into like the music from the movies she's watching. And stuff like the Jungle Book we can cope with. Just not on repeat all the time. This land was once rich with ore, but the Yokhoi did not stop digging until all the veins were spent. The meteorites are only good for so much. Even if we made overtures to traders, we have little to offer. Nothing would make me happier than to make a good life for my family in the place I was born. But that's impossible. So with resources as sparse as they are, you don't have good prospects for trade. Those who have only known open skies and bountiful land cannot comprehend our plight. To thrive, we must take what we lack by force, and for that we need the might of blessed siblings. There have to be other ways to thrive. Ways that don't require fighting. As you have noticed, this forest is very dark. Hardly any sunlight makes it through the canopy, so it feels like it's always night. We plough, we fertilize, we irrigate, yet our crops shrivel and die as though cursed. The only one that grows well is Najul, Jatika banana in Tareli. Try living on that and little else for a few centuries and see how you like it. A forest where nothing grows. It's not hard to imagine why you'd want to leave. I can't see. There we go. Blessed siblings promise us more than strength. They promise us the sun. The forest is dark and inhospitable. When given the opportunity to live in Taliola, most of our people didn't think twice. Still, the prospect of being among so many outsiders was intimidating enough to keep many of us here. Blessed siblings are meant to deliver us from this accursed forest, to lead us to the fertile land above, where we might make a place for Mamuljar to abide in peace and plenty. So you desire fertile land? One that's all your own? Right, Alice says the same with film music, yeah. I just need more films. Well, I think I'm starting to understand. Everyone had their own perspective, but all their concerns were about the forest itself. Dark and fertile, cursed. Hearing that, it's little wonder that people here wished they had better land. And who better to get it for them than blessed siblings? It's hard to convince people to stay in a place that can't provide what they need. You'd think the meteorites at least would have value, but apparently not. Hold on. Didn't Aaronville mention something about the meteorites? That the aether they emit make the plants grow blue. A rather significant physiological effect, I would say. If we were to study these meteorites, we might discover other ways they influence the local fauna. I noticed a curious algogram of tree and meteorite just south of here. Determining precisely how they interact with one another may yield crucial insights. Everyone, I really appreciate you sharing your thoughts with us. Thanks to your insights, we have a promising idea already. We just need a moment to investigate it further, so please bear with us. We'll be right back. Off we go again. Yay, Eclipse! No. Thank you. You can just hush yourself. You're gonna head off, you think. Okay, well, it's been lovely to have you... Where have I gone? Here. And, glad that you're doing... You know, things are improving. You're doing a bit better. It's good news. We will see you on Thursday, hopefully. It's a tree of living light. Let's not fall off the edge. Oh, there we go. They were hidden. Thank you. Night. It really is incredible how a tree could support such an enormous boulder. The meteorites' etheric emissions are palpable, even from this distance. Seeing this again makes me feel more confident in sharing a theory of mine. I suspect that only plants with an etheric affinity to these meteorites can thrive in this forest. If so, the gargantuan trees that will create the dense canopy would by necessity possess the same affinity, as well as the aforementioned natural tree. Indeed, I should like to analyze samples of meteorite before drawing any definitive conclusions, however. I carry with me a few devices that will aid in this endeavor, but perhaps young Creel could lend your expertise as well. Mr. Fran, the cat is doing the noise. Can you check him, please? I'd like to join you. The etheric signature of some of these meteorites may be crucial in determining what manner of species might fare well here. I think I see what you're getting at. If we can prove to them the cursed forest isn't quite so cursed, maybe the people won't feel like the blessed siblings are their only solution. So how can I help you? Want me to climb the tree and break off a piece of meteorite for you? There are plenty of fragments on the ground already. It should be enough for our purposes if we gather about 5 pieces each. Even better if those fragments are gathered from disparate locations. I will collect your pieces once you have them. Okay, let's go find some meteorite. That's got to be an easy way down. It's a bit more civilized, isn't it? I nearly went a bit peaked on there. This reminds me, you know where the Mughals lived up on the moon? Not the moon. Where were the Mughals? Or somewhere. If anyone else sees any, let me know. Okay, how close do you want me to be? On top of it, obviously. How's everyone else doing? What are you guys up to in stream? Anyone else raiding like Selkie? I mean, no one raids. Quite like Selkie, actually. Not there. Back over the other way then. I see. Okay, last bit. There it is. Just went for a tree branch. You're leveling up your black mage. Cool. How's it going? I thought you were leveling up something else, Ellie. Okay. All the leveling. Every day I'm leveling. Did you find your fragments? Here you go. Have some meteorite. Much obliged. Alfina, Creel and I will combine the gathered samples and conduct an analysis forthwith. Determining the wavelength may take a little while, but I am hopeful that our efforts will bear fruit. I will tell my sister to await our arrival at Moxtoraj, so go and meet her there. We will return with our results as soon as possible. Now I'm being bustled about by him. My dais. I don't do that when I'm staying still, obviously. Minnie, jump. There we go, thank you very much. Up we go. I quite like this tree arch thing going on here. There's one of those things that attack me. How do I get one of those as a mount? I mean, it's a bit creepy, but I quite like the look of it. So, yeah, how do I get a branch barrow mount? Anybody? Does anyone know? We've done all we can. The rest we must leave to Koana and the others. No, I don't just want to get it. I want the you know those branch thingies, the blue kind of zombie bird peacock things. They look cool. How do I get one of them? I don't know the first thing about those Charlayan devices of his, but if they can be of help to Mamouk, I'm glad he has them. There's hope for this forest yet, Dewara. I can feel it. You don't know yet, okay. Okay, you're watching Flame do some ultimate. He's going for his UW clear. It's the difficult fight you kidnapped me into a couple of weeks back. Oh well, I loved that. It was amazing. You know, we totally didn't die. Both cats are capture free. Thank you very much. So, I don't know if people with animals, pets, the cats will make a very specific noise when they have caught something alive and brought it in. I am sure Sir Oljar would have choice words for us if he knew what we were up to. They're a clear party and they're wiping 10 seconds in. It is the way. That makes me feel a bit better. We were about 3 seconds in, so you know. But his people are my people and I can't ignore their plight. If I'm to call myself Dawn servant one day, I'll have to bring an end to the tragedy here. Many are depending on me, Bakul Jar Jar not least of all. Anyway, I'm sure Koanas and the others will be back with their report soon. Destination unknown, no. Oh look, here everybody comes, that's convenient. Good, everyone is assembled. In light of our news, I thought it only right to call the others. Thanks to the efforts of all, I am pleased to say our analysis has yielded many valuable insights. And I dare say the prognosis is hopeful. Earlier we asked you about the hopes you place in blessed siblings, why they are important to you. Your overwhelming response was a frustration towards this forest. From a lack of natural resources to the inability to cultivate crops, in all respects, have you ever struggled to build a prosperous home, thus your understandable desire for new land? However, this would be an unfortunate dismissal of what makes your forest uniquely valuable. That is the soil. Our tests have proven, without a doubt, that the Jardika heartland is abundantly fertile. This may be surprising to hear, as you have seen crops fail time and time again, but we have discovered the root of this problem as well. Oh, there was a plant pun in there. The meteorites scattered throughout your forest emit an unusual energy that greatly influences the development of surrounding plant life. Some plants thrive on this energy, like the Najul and the giant trees that create the canopy. But others, as well you know, are sickened by it. Fortunately, the solution is simple. Across the desert, across the salt, in a place called Cholin, there is a peerless collection of flora sampled in every corner of the world. Now that we know what energies are most prevalent in your forest, we can offer you seeds and starters guaranteed to thrive here. I took the liberty of contacting a few colleagues via link pearl. Should you desire them, a sample of our best candidates can be shipped here in short order. Justin Zayorzia acquired the popoto and tomato from Terrell, so too might Mamook benefit from foreign crops. You mean we'd be able to grow more than Najul here? Precisely. While care must be taken to choose those species that will not have an adverse effect on the ecosystem, your agricultural options should increase markedly. With the right crops, Mamook will have all it needs to prosper both at home and in trade. Blessed siblings don't have to be the answer anymore. Then there was never any need to fight. Never any need to sacrifice. We can't change the past, but we can try to make the future better. Let the old teachings end with us. I know blessed siblings represent absolute strength to you. Letting go of that idea can't be easy. But I'll prove that when we work together, our combined strength can achieve anything. Show us promise. If there's another way for our children and our home, we no longer suffer in silence. Here we go, that's it, start rebellion. I love it. Sometimes we have to fight alone, but not this time. Would you say a few words, Diawara? Anything is possible when you work together. Our victory over Valagamandur is proof of that. With faithful allies at your side, you can even save an entire star. In friends new, both old and new, you can find the light to banish the darkness. Well, let's go with Valagamandur because that's relevant to them, not the others as much. Thank you very much, Tinks Missy, for the follow. That made me jump. Oh dear. Are you alright? You having a good night? Thank you for the follow. The Sky Ruin. The great Gargoyle Jar Jar himself struggled to even seal it. We've said what we wanted to say. Now all that's left is to defeat my father's shade in the feet of the Brotherhood and clear the way for Mamook's bright new future. Do not give us cause to question our faith in you, please. Live up to your words. Well, I'll try my best. I will. After we complete his feat, let's be sure to tell Zariljar the good news about his forest. I'm sure he's as eager as anyone to eat what tasty foods they'll grow here. See, people get stuck in the old ways, and that's not always the best thing. Compassion, evil for the likes of him. You continue to eclipse me in every way. Then it is a simple choice. I will just rule together. Honestly, what's wrong with you? You can be two-headed in a different way. We're counting on you, Wuklamette. There's someone watching, isn't there? There's totally going to be a spy. Huh? Oh, I thought it was going to be a spy for Zikaljard. Very suspicious, obviously. Okay, let's speak to Erenville. Wooklemet's gone ahead to announce her readiness. I never imagined the samples we so feverishly collected for the Exodus will find new purpose here. But if they help these people to improve their prospects, all the better. Anyway, we should go and meet our comrades, where Zoraljar has made his own attempt. The final feat awaits. They're going to make me fight as Wooklemet again, aren't they? And it's going to be so bad. Not a fan of this idea. I am not a fan. Made a way up. Ugh, I don't want to fight as a tank. I'm not a tank. It's not what I do. Oh, I forgot to ask the very important question. What did everyone have for dinner? Mr. Fran and I had hot dogs and chips. We had, like, basically kids' dinner. It was lovely. Sometimes you just need that kind of, like, chilled out comfort dinner. Oh, totally, I'm going to have to fight as Wooklemet. No. It just sucks. Right, let's have some pie before we begin. Okay. Someone has gone to fetch Zoraljar. He should be here soon. Fabulous. That's all I need. Several cutscenes were playing sequence. Blah blah blah. This always happens. At least it's 20 to 11 this time, and not like bang on 11 o'clock. Here I go, here I go, here I go. Ugh. Ow. I don't normally sit here for this long.
Zoraljar, I'm ready for the final feat.
Grown weary of postponing the inevitable, have you?
No, just found my own time and space.
Something like that. You see, I've learned all sorts of things about Mamuk and your people.
Is that supposed to impress me?
I now understand why I need to surpass blessed siblings. The cost of producing superior offspring is destroying your people's souls. Look at them, and you'll see this. So I'll defeat my father's shade and prove to you that there's a better path for Mamuk.
What drivel! Without the blessed, we are nothing but weaklings! Doomed to fade into obscurity.
Can I do the fight from a week ago so I know what to do or what not to do? Hey! Oh, hang on. Right, I need to get my hair out my face with this. I can't be a tank with my hair in my face. Okay. You'll have to go back and watch the stream again. It is available on YouTube. And Twitch, obviously.
Of course you're weak. We all are. Each and every one of us. But when we join hands, we gain the strength to overcome any foe. Even Vali Yarmanda.
Yeah. The Frank tank's coming back. Oh no. Not the Frank tank again. Oh, it's so bad.
Enough talk. Prove your mettle against Gulul Jaja, the finest warrior ever to have graced Tural.
Oh, I've just got to stretch. Okay, here we go. Here's the Frank tank.
Fine by me. Not even Papa's shade will stop me from upholding his legacy.
Here we go now. You think not for you, but it comes back only for you. Oh, my thank you.
I will fight alongside her.
Ooh. He is Kawana! Yes, Kawana! I literally love it. That is amazing.
Claimants are not permitted to assist one another. Second promise. But you may observe your sister's pitiable attempt.
Oh, you are really annoying.
I see. In that case...
I feel like that was slightly
It seems
dramatic.
I'm no longer a claimant. I am now free to participate, I trust.
Well, he knows how to make a statement, doesn't he?
What are you scheming?
Oh, you don't understand.
Nothing. I've simply come to realize who is worthy of following in Father's footsteps.
Oh, come on.
Not our brother. Not Bakul Jaja. And not me.
Actually, you're going to be the head of our technology department, so...
You have always held the happiness of our people closest to your heart, Lamachi. So I will do everything in my power to ensure you ascend to the throne.
Cool. You can be my vice
This is
president.
how I shall repay Father for his kindness. This is how I shall serve Tuli Yolal.
I could always count on you, Kona. Thank you.
He is Kona! Kona. Conan's a barbarian.
It will make no difference. Numbers matter not in the face of true might.
Just want to let you know that Diawara already kicked his butt. Gently. Just saying.
Ulul Jaja, mightiest of the blessed.
Oh god, I'm going to play as Kona. Okay, here we go.
Everyone ready?
Oh yeah. Now it's a party. Okay. Ooh. I really want Erenville. Oh, I was really hoping Erenville would all of a sudden be like a really strong, I don't know,
No hard
black
feelings,
mage
Papa.
or something.
Got a lot of hopes riding on my shoulders, and the only way forward is through you.
Here we go. I've literally got I am Koana stuck in my head now. I am Koana! Here we go. Who am I playing at? Oh no, I'm playing as Diawara. Because... Oh, let's go.
Bear witness to our resolve.
Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to first.
For long as we stand together, we're unstoppable.
That does. Evil! Knock down!
The scales. Blades of fire rain.
Ow. What the heck? No, Diawara, move! Diawara, move! Run away! Absolutely, that is a valid choice every time.
Take that!
Ow. Damn it, and double damn it. Okay. Let's try that again, but this time without the dying.
Loppy!
Wait! Evil! There is literally no need for that. Here we go.
Bear witness to our resolve.
There's been savage guys our journey.
So long as we stand together, we're unstoppable.
Sundered Valigarbanda scales!
This is the one that got me last time, so watch the squares, 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 watch the squares. Watch the circles, watch the circles, watch the circles, watch the triangle thingies. Ah! And in, and in, and in. Now out.
What a chore. Ever hungry for battle.
Oh, there's a stack.
Go forth.
Chains, there's chains. I'm in chains. Ow.
Some manner of paralyzing effect. Defend the afflicted.
Oh, how am I supposed to defend it?
We must free them. Target the constricting flames.
Okay.
I cannot run my flames.
Just do one at a time. One at a time, one at a time, everybody, one at a time, let's just get it done.
Together, we shall triumph.
We can't keep it on. There we go. Smack you about with an effort. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, good. The squares thing. Right, squares get there. And then not there. Out there somewhere. He's Jesus, wet. There's too many things on the floor. I'm supposed to find.
I know not who you are. How you plot to us?
Surely this will quench your thirst for battle.
Here we go. I will send Titan in to smack you about. Ow. Okay. Oh.
Resolve and resumption all.
Oh, this is the bad thing. This is the what he tried to do before.
By crimson wrath be sundered.
No, 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 no. This is very bad. This is very bad. Okay. Go, Deora, go.
Everyone, get behind me! I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh my god, this I did.
Will you have the strength to stand up to this?
Let me.
I will be the next Dawn servant. I will protect my people.
I'm just spamming physique until we get through it.
Is that the best you can do?
Okay, good. Why won't you let me use any of my spells?
Finished yet.
Give me my spells back.
We will see Namachi become Dawn servant. But Tuligolo!
Yeah, you tell him. Why haven't I got a limit break? Oh, hang on, that's a stackable dude. Yes! Second time, people. Second time. Whoop. A whoop. A whoop whoop. Oh, life. Heh. Take that, you stupid
That's
lizard.
my old man for you.
Yeah. I didn't like the Crimson Strike thing. I think that was going to be bad. Ha! Put that in your pipe and smoke it, or your basket, in your case. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I do amuse myself.
I refuse to accept this.
Oh, you poor baby. You're going to throw your choice out the pram.
Ain't that a bit stubborn? Even for you.
Who's that? Hey!
Arugadin? It couldn't be...
Oh, is that, not Rehypnol. What was he called? Oh my god, I can't remember. I gave him a funny name already. It begins with a Z. Zema...
Aqua! It's been too long.
No, not who I was thinking of then.
It has indeed. You're looking more imposing since last I saw you, Wuklamat.
We've been busy. Who's Tankwa?
Tankwa?
Did we meet him? I don't remember meeting him.
My Turali moniker. Galul Jaja insisted I take
It is,
one,
it's the Z game.
saying my birth name was too cumbersome for the local tongues.
He came from across the salt.
That birth name being Ketenram,
Ketamine! That's him. I knew it was a stupid drug name that I'd given him. Ketamine, it's you! Do not recommend taking ketamine. It's for animals.
No! Ketenram's that legendary Eorzean sailor. The one with the pickled cabbage.
We can talk about me cabbage later.
Ooh la la. Well, there's an offer I can't refuse. I do enjoy talking about somebody's cabbage. Oh, that's funny.
Zarelja, whether you like it or no, these young'uns accomplished the feat.
Yeah, suck it up, Buttercup.
To deny Wuklamat her reward would be to betray the Dawn Servant's trust.
And what should she be rewarded for? Calling upon her minions to carry her to victory!
Working as a team. We're not minions. We're Wuklamat's friends and comrades. You are the Otrak of Mamuk. Show some dignity. Oh, 100%.
I don't have dignity.
I mean, that's
not
clear.
anymore. I wagered everything on this feat.
Oh, that was a bit foolish of you then, wasn't it?
And by the same token, I understand the enormity of your accomplishment.
Good. Now, stop being rude and say congratulations.
Together, we can achieve anything. You needn't place your faith in the promise of blessed siblings.
Not when it's causing babies to die. That's just
How would
dodgy
you
as hell.
have us reclaim our glory?
With friendship and community. With us.
See? See, people working together. As a
If
community.
you need to rule, you should be more sparing with your offers of clemency. Especially to a man who has sacrificed countless young lives.
Yeah, we'll get to that. You know, it's like people from different races all working together as a community. Wouldn't that be nice? Don't feel like I can push that point any more strongly.
Nevertheless, I will fulfill my charge as Elector.
Well done. I can tell it's
In
hurting you to do so.
recognition of your feat, I bestow upon you a keystone.
We got all our keystones, baby.
Congratulations are nearly in order, I suppose. I'm confident that you will find the Golden City in no time.
Where do you think you're going? You're coming with me?
You've grown much, and more during this journey. Become someone ready to lead our nation.
Aye.
Little
You can be our
Lamachi no
vice.
longer. As your brother, I couldn't be more proud.
Kona. Thank you.
Here's Kawana! No, dude, where do you think you're going? Come on back.
I must express my gratitude for your cooperation. And my regret for failing to live up to expectations.
Only expectations you put on yourself, really.
Nonsense. If you believe Wuklamat is the woman for the job, then you have our wholehearted support.
Good job, Thancred.
One last thing. I wish to speak to you both from the heart. Unpracticed as I am, this may sound hackneyed, but I am truly grateful to have met you.
The awkward smile is ridiculous.
Words spoken with such feeling would resonate with any fortunate enough to hear them. Though our journey together hath ended, ever shall we cherish the memories.
Aye. And should you require further esoteric musings or biting witticisms, don't hesitate to call. I dare say we'll come flocking. But I get ahead of myself. As I recall, our contract remains in effect until we've escorted the second promise back to the capital.
I leave my sister in your capable hands. See that she returns home safely.
Planning on it.
You've still malms to go yet, Wuklamat. The rite ain't over till you find the city of gold.
It ain't over till it's over.
I know. But if I can come this far, I can go all the way.
Let's hope so. Okay, there we go. So let's just finish this bit and then we'll move on to the next. Let's go and tell the people of our victory. Oh, that was quick. That promise. You brought everyone. We were just coming to you. We did it, Mimiljar. We proved to the Otrak that not even my father's full power could overcome the strength of our fellowship. I knew you would. I was right to trust you. You fulfilled your promise. Now it's our turn. You've shown us another way, that we can build the lives we've always wanted here in our homeland, without sacrifice. Since our new crops will come from across the salt, I suppose we will have to treat with outsiders as equals, of course. Inside or out, we're all just people, no matter what we look like or where we're born. Flame did it, he cleared it, let's go! Come on, Flame, good job. I'll give you a round of applause, woo! Come on, Flame, good job, woo! I defeated Gargle Jar Jar, you cleared your raidy thing. Everyone's a winner, baby, that's the truth. Everyone's a winner, baby, that's true. When you're not used to all the colour and finery, and variety even, differences can feel like obstacles. But by learning more about what makes us different, we can also find common ground in places we never expected. Something new may become something you love. And once someone you hated once might become one day your friend. You never know unless you keep an open mind. And while it may feel scary, taking that first step towards understanding is always worth it. Can we pass this message on to all the racist people in the world, please? Of course, learning about outsiders may well help Mamook grow. But what happens when they learn about us? About what we've done? They will not. For generation, our covenant has been kept secret, and so it shall remain. The atrocities committed here were facilitated by the Autarchs. We and no one else are responsible. For my deeds, I am prepared to forfeit my life. Blah, 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 blah. But I will not suffer others to be damned alongside me. No one's being damned, and your life isn't forfeit. The last thing the city needs is more death. Bakul Jar Jar hasn't fought this hard for this long only to lose his father. If you truly feel responsible, be the first person to extend understanding to others on behalf of Mamook. Your community is waiting for you here and in Taliolo. She's very good, because I'd have hit him in the head. And this is why I'm not a politician. We can still make things right, my love. Choose a different side of history. Hello, Miss Billy. Thank you for the promise. Thank you for everything. still owe me an explanation about that cabbage, you know. The people of Mamuk have accepted you. Merchants and menders are now available for use. Cool. Okay, right. Is there a aetherite near here? Close enough, yes. Or shall we just... let's get the next quest, shall we? Ketamin, living legend and Eorzean explorer extraordinaire. Would like a chat. I'm on board with that. This ain't no praise for a proper chat. Me cabin's just north of the city. Blue Eyes Abode, as people here call it, on account of me dazzling twinkers. I like it already. Cool. Okay. And that is where we will end it for tonight. So how do you guys feel? Like, was it fun to have an extra hour? That was cool, wasn't it? So I'm going to teleport back to the house. We are back to normal time on Thursday, so 9 o'clock. We carry on some main story, because it's getting fun, isn't it? And just on nice, I can raid you over to Tia and Angelic. She's always fun to watch. She's a little bit ahead of me in Final Fantasy. But she doesn't always play Final Fantasy, so she might be doing something else. I'm going to hang over here with the chocobos today. Right, also, can I change my clothes back in? Yes, I can. Let's get my oh no. There it is. And I've got all my recommended stuff on. Jolly good. Okay. So, I will see you lovely people on Thursday at 9 o'clock as usual. Have a lovely day tomorrow. And we'll carry on, as I say, main story back at normal time. It was really fun to have an extra hour with you guys today. Thank you for hanging out with me. So I'm going to raid you over to Ange. Alright, take it easy. Have a good night's sleep. Make sure you look after yourselves. Alright. Good night, everybody.